Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet. Stay tuned to hear the winner of my 500 subscriber giveaway, as well as this week's episode 7 of Getting to Know You. I'll see you in a second. Welcome back everyone, and welcome to all of our new subscribers. We've had so many just since Wednesday. I greatly appreciate it, and thank you to everybody who has been sharing the videos and telling people about my channel. I really appreciate it, and I know I've met a lot of people on a few lives recently, so welcome everybody. I'm so excited to be over 500 subscribers. As of right before I started this video, I think we were at 508, so yay. So exciting. So first, I just want to remind everybody, today is the day that you'll comment about if you want to put your hat in for the subscriber of the week. Make sure you check the Halloween scape. It could be on the screen itself or on the garland, but make sure you check it out and comment in this video what you think changed. Whether it, if it was something that, just go back to Wednesday's video and this video and see what you think has changed. And make sure to comment in the comment section of this video. And on Monday, I will announce my next subscriber of the week, which is will be my 4th subscriber of the week. Yay! I know I get easily excited by things, but then next is the announcement of the 500 subscriber winner. Like I said, you guys are awesome. I cannot believe how quickly we reached 500. It's just over 2 months since I uploaded my first video. So thank you all so very much for that. You guys are incredible. And I'm going to go over the yarns that were won, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the announcement, and then we'll get to the Getting to Know You episode 7. Yay for that too. But anyway, so the winner of the 500 subscriber giveaway will receive these 3 hanks. This yarn is gorgeous. I absolutely love working with it. It's by Barocco. It's called Mykonos. There's 142 yards per hank. It's 66% linen, 26% nylon, 8% cotton. Recommended hook size is a 3.5 millimeter. They categorize it as a lightweight 3. Honestly, I think it's more of a 2 personally, but you can be the judge of that when you receive it. And then you've got the one skein of the Debbie Bliss fine. I think it's Donegal. I think it's 95. Oh, sorry, the color. I love this color personally. I think it's gorgeous. It's 95% wool, 5% cashmere. There's 415 yards. The recommended needle size is a 3.25 millimeter. It's hand wash. This one is awesome. You feel the wool in it for sure, but I don't feel that it's a scratchy wool. I love this yarn. So that is what is that's what the winner of the giveaway is going to receive. This was not sponsored by YouTube or anyone else. This was purchased with my money and at my local yarn shop. As I've mentioned in previous videos, when it comes to my milestone giveaways, I like to include yarns that I enjoy working with, or that I use more often than not. And yes, I do wait for her to run sales, but I mean, who doesn't wait for sales? So I go in there and I pick out all the yarn that I'm going to do for giveaways, and I just hold that aside. So I hope you enjoy this yarn. I think it's really beautiful, and I know you'll make something great with it. So without further ado, the winner is congratulations. I think it's Mary 7070, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So congratulations, you are the 500 subscriber giveaway winner, and make sure that you email me at the email address down in the description box with your mailing information so I can go ahead and get this out to you. Depending on how quickly you get to me, I'm hoping you'll do it within a week, but depending on how quickly you get to me, I'll try to get it out as fast as I can. So congratulations again. I am so excited, and thank you everyone for just being so awesome and getting us to 500 subscribers. This is a wonderful community, and I think one of the best crochet communities on YouTube. But yes, I am a little biased with that. So, all right. So now we're going to get into episode 7 of Getting to Know You. I'm going to go through there are only a couple of questions that were asked of me, or just general questions. And then I have some ideas that people were throwing around, as well as the questions that I asked from last week. And I'm going to let you know different items that people said that they enjoy making. So, for the questions, yes, I have my handy dandy notebook and my pink pen. Well, actually, I guess I should be using my Halloween pen, but I wrote everything in my pink pen. So, yeah. Can you tell I like pink? Blue is my all-time favorite color, but pink and purple come up pretty close to blue. Not quite, but almost. All right, so questions. Someone asked me what my favorite hook was and what hook size. I am a Clover girl. I started out using Susan Bates, and I like them, but then I tried a couple of furls. Nothing wrong with furls, and I know a lot of people love furls. For me, they just weren't my cup of tea, so I didn't try investing, because I got 3 different types of furls, and none of them were my cup of tea. So I decided I wasn't going to invest any more in them. And then I kept hearing about clovers after I joined Krista at the Secret Yarneries YouTube community and Facebook page, and kept hearing about clovers. So I went ahead and I tried the clovers, and I am a clover girl. I mean, I have a couple of full sets, and well, yeah, I have a bunch. I'm not going to try to get all of them out, but yeah, I've got, these, and I've got way more in my little drawer right here, and 800 and different whips. Okay, that's an exaggeration. I don't have 800 whips. Sometimes it feels like it, but I don't have 800 whips. But anyway, so I'm a Clover girl. And my favorite hook size, I will have to say, is the 5, 5.5, and 6 millimeter. But I am using a lot more thinner yarns now, so I kind of go between 2.5 is probably the smallest I use, but I would say between a 3 and a 4 millimeter, all of them in between for the thinner yarns. And if I'm using the Bernat baby blanket yarn, which I haven't used in a while, but I do have plenty of and need to get a few out or done with it, I typically use the P hook. I can't remember what millimeter it is, but I love that hook for Bernat baby blanket personally. So that's the answer to that. Someone else asked about the changing colors in my corner to corner, and do I plan the changes in the color, or do I plan it before starting, or do I just, whatever floats my, if something just catches my attention? Well, with my particular corner to corner right now, no, nothing has been added to it. But with this one, it's actually a variegated yarn. So this color changing is just happening on its own as I'm working it. So that's the answer for this, because I have a funny feeling that's what you're referring to, because this is the only corner to corner I've made so far. Any other time that I am actually changing colors, I typically plan it, but then as I'm working on it, if something else inspires me, I may go ahead and change it while I'm working on it. So it's kind of both. But in this particular case, it's a variegated yarn, and the yarn is just changing on its own as it wants to, and it happens to be working along beautifully as though it was planned. So that's an extra bonus on that blanket. Then I can't remember, I think this was Catherine that asked it, is the ribbon yarn soft after being worked up? This one, yes, this was in the review that I did on, well, that was supposed to come out on Monday, that came out on my Wednesday video. This one is still very soft. This one is soft, but this one feels kind of more papery to me. This one feels softer, actually somebody referenced a ribbon yarn that was similar to this that they haven't used yet as feeling like a dryer sheet. Honestly, I think this is a little bit softer than a dryer sheet, but that is the feeling of it. I was trying to describe what it actually felt like. I would say this one is close to that. But this one to me is softer than this one is. This one to me feels like more like paper. This feels more cottony, kind of, sort of. I hope that answered your question. And then, oh my goodness. Again, I forgot to go and look to see what it is that I am using for my Halloween scarf. I am actually going to pause this and be right back with that. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I'm a little, yeah, anyway. It's almost like a wax papery paper. It's called Oink Pigments. It's Disco. I'm guessing Disco is the line. And it's a fingering sock weight, 405 yards. It's 92% superwash merino and 8% lurex, which is the sparkle in it. I don't have it here because I have it in one of my whip bags because I had it with me today. But it's Oink Pigments, and that colorway is Listen Humans. I don't know why I giggle every time I read that. It's funny to me. Miley, come here. Miley, come here. She's under my desk right now. I'm hoping she'll come out and peek her head out. Miley, come here. Miley, come here. Come here. Miley, come here. Say hello. Well, you only see her snout. She won't sit up for me for some reason, but yeah, that's her little snout. She doesn't like when I film, because then I'm not paying attention to her. So anyway, that is the yarn for my Halloween scarf, and I know several people have asked already. So yes, it's Oink Pigments, and I think it's the Disco line, and it's called Listen Humans. I swear, I don't know why I laugh at that every time. Alrighty then. So I don't know why I'm playing with my hair so much today. Ow! Then I almost pulled my earring off. Like my earrings? I like Sparkle. These are actually by Brighton. Because I have sunglasses. That kind of, it's not the same pattern, but oh, you've seen it in my 250 subscriber video, I think, when I was at the dog park. Or no, that was, I don't remember, but there were a couple of videos where I was outside and I had my glasses on. Anyway, I love bling. More bling the better, just like this ring. Yeah, and it's all the way underneath everything. Yeah. Off topic again. You guys know I do that a lot. All right, so I'm going to start with items that people enjoy making. I've had wearables as far as tops and dresses, shawls and wraps, blankets, backpacks, which I think that's cool. She's creating it herself, no pattern. Also, this is Monica actually. She's doing a blanket, backpacks, 3D style fiber spider scarf. So fiber spider has a 3D style scarf. Got to check that out because that sounds awesome. And I love fiber spider. Loveys with the rubber band, where you work around the rubber band and then make the lovey and then you put the little stuffed animal inside. Yeah, I need to really make those because those look fun. Shrugs and corner to corner blankets. As far as my questions that I asked of everybody last week and forgot to write down what my questions were going to be this week, so I have to think while I'm reading. May not work out very well, but we'll see. All right, so I asked how many whips does everybody have? Many people said they don't like counting whips. They just don't like to keep track of that. I've had 1, 3, 5 or 6, 8, and a lot more if you're going to include me. I've got so many whips, it's not funny. Yes, I'm referring to crocheted items. All right. Well, I suppose, okay, no, not going there. So how many, and then I asked how many planned projects does everybody have? I've kind of had a range between 1 and 1,700. All right, well, 1, 5, 10, a bunch, but then someone, and you know who you are, said they have 1,700 pinned projects in their Pinterest. So yeah, 1,700. I can relate, and you know I can. Yeah, I totally can relate. All right, and then I asked, how long have you been crocheting? I've had 3 years. I've been crocheting for about 4.5 years now. I've had 3 years since childhood, 40 plus years, 45 years, 50 years. Really, that's all the answers I got on that particular question. But congratulations. I mean, 40 plus years, that is awesome. I mean, that's really awesome. And if you keep hearing clinking, it's my bracelets hitting the desk. I apologize. I have a glass top desk, well, a glass piece that's on top of my desk. There I go. Off topic again. Some of you have said you actually find that endearing, so I hope I'm cracking you up because I do it a lot. So anyway, congratulations to those that have been crocheting for 40 plus years, 40, 45, 50 plus years. That's awesome. And now on to any kind of ideas or suggestions. When it comes to, when I was talking about the magic knot, somebody said that they prefer the Russian join, and they said that they recommend Yarn Addict's, I'm sorry, it's Yarn Addict. Holy cow, so sorry about that. My 3rd subscriber of the week winner, Yarn Addict. I need to learn punctuations when I'm writing stuff. Sorry. Yarn Addict recommends Bella Coco's Russian join tutorial. So I am going to check that out. Like I said before, many don't count their yarns, whips, and books, anything. They just don't count any of their stuff. They just like to kind of fly by the seat of their pants. And that person also knows who they are because they were the one with the 1,700 pinned Pinterests. I know how you are with that, and I am very much fly by the seat of my pants, but I like counting, so it's kind of a mixed thing. Many have said that they love the surprise happy mail that I got with that yarn from, I think that was last week, Tuesday, I think I posted it. That was kind of when I was sick, but I still have no idea who it is. So it could be by the designer of the yarn. Could very well be. I have no idea. But nobody has come up saying that it was from them or that they knew who it was. So again, thank you. If it is to the creator of the yarn or the designer of the yarn, thank you. I appreciate it. I wish I knew that so that I could thank you properly. I mean, I guess I can still send you a card. You may wonder what I'm talking about, but I don't know. But anyway, yes, that yarn is amazing, and I can't wait to wind it and do a review on it. All right. So Julie, who was my 2nd subscriber of the week winner, said that she is a one whip type person, but the way she keeps fresh and inspired is by having bags lined up with projects, including the yarns, the patterns, everything ready to go. So she only works on one whip at a time, but she has the projects already planned and ready with everything that they need in their bags. So I think that's kind of awesome. That's I would say I would try to implement that, but come on, let's be honest here. I like the idea, but I think I'm a little bit too scattered to do that, and or have too many things that come up that have to kind of get pushed in between, like orders or whatever. But I do love that idea. I can see how that would keep you inspired. All right, and then Carrie said that she knows what I must make with the snuffle bean yarn that I showed. It was, I think, like 2 weeks ago. I showed a bunch of yarn that I had, and 2 of the hanks that were the same were from Snuffle Bean. And she said I need to make, she was nicely suggesting a pattern like I asked. So I'm just being cute with it, Carrie. But she said that I needed to make the Lotus Mandala circular vest. So I am going to check that out. She said it looks complicated, but it's actually really easy. So I'm going to check it out and see. I really think that those yarns would go well with that. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Oh, and then also, Julie, I'm sorry, I should have put in the same thing when I brought up your whip thing, but you said it was nice of my IT tech to offer to film me at work on Monday. It was actually my boss that came up and offered to do it. It's not because I'm giving him any kind of kudos or anything, because he doesn't watch my video. Well, I don't know, maybe he does watch my videos, but he knows I have my channel and he knows I do record. But I was sitting at the conference room table while the IT tech was working on my computer, and I was working on my, I think, corner to corner, or maybe it was my Halloween scarf. And he came up because he's got a tripod too, because I work for a building company. We do new commercial residential houses, single family homes. And so we have a tripod and a camera and everything. And so he offered to record for me, record me crocheting. But yeah, I just wasn't, it wasn't the right setup. But I do appreciate the fact that he offered to film for me. And actually, we have a TV station, or a program of a network that is doing some things, filming one of our homes. We don't know what's going to be used or if anything's going to be used. That's why I'm not getting into detail. But they had their camera crew and the stars of the show at our office a couple weeks ago, and oh my goodness, the equipment that they had, I was like in heaven. And I asked 2 of the camera crew if they'd notice if anything just kind of showed up missing. Of course I didn't take anything, I never would, and it was a joke, but of course they asked why, and we just got talking about it. But wow, do they have equipment. Yeah, it's all professional grade. It's a TV show, but I thought that was fun. That was fun watching all that they do. All right, wow, I'm really getting off on tangents here. I'm hitting a new personal best when it comes to that. Sorry about that, guys. All right, somebody made a comment that they thought that my Halloween pattern, or the pattern of my Halloween scarf was looked very complicated. Honestly, if you go to Fiber Spider's page, I'll go ahead and link the pattern in the description box below. But if you actually go and watch the 2-part tutorial, it's once you get past the very beginning part of it, it's fairly easy. I do have to go back to certain timestamps just to make sure I'm doing the right count or doing it the right way. But it's actually a really fairly easy pattern. I'm excited about that, because I lied. I did pick it up and maybe did two rows maybe since Wednesday. But yeah, it's actually a fairly easy pattern. All right, I don't want to bore you guys, so I'm going to just keep going. So another suggestion was that on the thinner yarns during my review, that I should zoom in on the yarn in my hand so that the stitch definition can be seen better. It's easier to see with the thicker yarns, but with the smaller yarn, and I will do that. I'm actually going to change up the review a little bit, and if I don't tell you about it today. I will tell you about it on Monday before I actually include the review. I do want to thank you all for all of your encouraging and just wonderfully uplifting comments that you guys are leaving. You guys are really awesome. I really appreciate you letting me know that you're enjoying my videos and what I'm sharing, and that you're learning a lot, and that you would like me to continue with everything. You guys are really great, and that means a lot. I mean, it's nice to know that there are people enjoying what it is I'm doing or sharing, or, you know, so thank you very much. I really do sincerely appreciate that, so thank you for that. Oh, and someone said that, oh, it was Simone that said that she holds her yarn her way too, because I mentioned in the review how I know I hold my yarn a little bit differently. Yeah, it's just the way it is. I mean, you know, everybody has their own way of doing things and their own comfort level. So it seems like it got kind of dark and that the lighting changed. It is getting a little cloudy outside. I know there's a tropical storm that's heading to New Orleans, and that's like way far away from us, but it's pulling up a lot of storms from the south, from like the Caribbean. So we're getting, it got really dark. So I'm going to hurry this up, and I'll tell you about the change in the review. I think you guys will like it. It's nothing bad, but I'll tell you about that on Monday. I just want to finish this up. So, oh, thank you for the suggestion on my finger with the liquid Band-Aid. The thing is it's not like an acrylic pulling away from my nail. It's actually my nail pulling away from my nail bed. So it's the skin underneath, like the quick, that has pulled away, and there's actually the space between the nail bed and my nail where air and liquid and stuff can get into. So I'm not really sure if liquid Band-Aid would be good, because it would seal in anything that it may already be in there. So thank you for that. But now that I've described that, because somebody else also thought it was acrylic pulling away from my nail, if by me having let you know what it actually is makes a difference, and you have ideas on making sure it doesn't get infected, please let me know in the comment section below. It's really not a gross thing, so that's why I felt comfortable mentioning it, but you could see it in the review. So those that haven't watched the review from my last video, you probably didn't know where that came from, but that's where it came from. Let's see. Somebody asked me, they liked the fact that I showed the thinner yarn, but they asked if I could also do a chain spun yarn. Oh, that they like the tape ribbon yarn. And could I show a chain spun yarn at some point? Yes, I will. I believe I have at least one yarn that's chain spun. I have to go through my stash, which is quite extensive. But I will find a chain, and if I don't have it, I will get a chain spun yarn, and I will do a review on it. Also, someone else said the Halloween scape is fun and wanted to know if I'm going to change it up per season or holiday. And yes, I am planning on doing it monthly, like this I kept for all of October. I do plan on it, and once I have my yarnscape set up in the balance of what is my living room but is going to be my office / yarnscape, I will have the top of my cabinet that will hopefully be in the shot that I'll be able to do the same type of a setup, but on that rather than a screen behind me. And somebody said they loved seeing Miley's face, but that wasn't enough. It was a new subscriber, but I will let you know, yes, I will incorporate Miley from time to time, whether in still shots or videos. But I do also have one video that is just Miley. It was on a Monday. And then I have a couple of videos where I added her on at the end, if you want to see that before I get a chance to add her again. And then Catherine, and I'm so sorry, but the reason why Catherine stuck in my head is because we also talked about it outside of the comments in my video. But two people said that they feel that it may be because of my tight tension with the half double crochet. Again, this is in the review from Monday, or well, would have been Monday, but it was on Wednesday this week. That my tension, they think it's because my tension is so tight that I'm having the problem pulling the yarn through loops on my hook, because they don't have the issues. So one of the suggestions was to just kind of hold the third loop with my index finger so that it doesn't slide up as far onto my hook. So I am going to try that. I will also try, and I was actually trying to have a looser tension during the review. So you saw how tight my tension was, and that was trying to be loose. So yeah, Hooked by Robin, that's where, for anybody who saw my videos in the past that I showed the lotus flower baby blanket that I did, that was by Hooked by Robin. She said her tension is really tight as well, and watching her, I can see that we have a very similar tight tension. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to do it with hold the last loop with the index finger, and or really loosen my tension, which will probably still be tight to everyone's normal standards, not to normal people's standards, to their normal standards, and see what happens. So somebody said that because, and I'm sure a lot of people, while I'm talking, you guys are likely crocheting, which I get. I do the same thing. And then when I show something, you'll look up to look and see what it is that I'm showing. Well, they said that because they do that, it's hard for them to catch what's different on the yarnscape, on the Halloweenscape behind me. What I've heard some people have done is they'll take a screenshot on their phone of the yarnscape on one day. The next day they take another screenshot, and the next day, now I'm giving you a cheater's way of doing it versus going back and watching my videos again. I'm kidding, I didn't do it for that reason, I promise. But I have heard people say that that's how they've done it so that they can have a comparison. So that's a cheater. It's not a cheater's way. I would do the same thing. So, and I'm going to just admit it, because come on. If you can find an easy way to do something, why not do it, right? So, okay, that may not work on everything, but anyway, in this particular case, that I've heard people say that they've done so that they can actually see the difference and take part in the subscriber of the week. So I hope that helps. And this has become a longer video than I thought, because I forgot I paused it before to go get my Halloween yarn label. So thank you again, everyone. I really, really, really appreciate every single one of you for all that you've done to get our channel. Well, it is our channel. I mean, yes, it's my channel, but I wouldn't be doing it if you guys weren't part of it. So thank you for getting us to 500 subscribers, over 500 subscribers now. I really, really, really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and I can see that the videos are being shared. I don't know who's sharing them, but I do know that they are getting shared. So thank you so very much for that. I really do appreciate it. And you guys really are awesome. And I really appreciate everything. And congratulations to the 500 subscriber giveaway winner. Remember, email me in the to my email address in the description box below. It's natalies.closet@yahoo.com. And let me know what your mailing information is so I can go ahead and get the package out to you, and I will try to get it to you as soon as I can after I get your email. So thank you, everyone, again. I think I hit everything. And if you haven't subscribed to my video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you are interested in doing it, I would greatly appreciate it. As long as the subscribe button is red below, that means you have not subscribed. So make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell next to that so you get notified anytime I upload a video. My next giveaway will be when we reach 750 subscribers. That's my next milestone. So I can't wait to get there. It was only a month from 250 to 500, so let's see what we can do in this next month. And thank you again. Remember, if you are willing to share my videos, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media platform you are part of, I appreciate it. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. You guys are awesome. I love you all. And remember that for every season, there's a reason to crochet. All right, yarny hugs, everyone. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
I'm trying to either, like I said before, not have people's faces in here, so I'm trying to either go fast past them or angle down, but then I can miss her. So she's already ran a bunch of times back and forth, but oh, now she's taking a little break. Right, Miley? Miley? Miley, look at me. Hey. Miley. Yeah, you're not going to look at me because you don't want to, huh? Little stubborn girl. Alright, well, maybe she'll find a squirrel to chase or something. We'll see you later.